up, guys? It's your girl Brittany. I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share all that, y'all. We is finally done with Baddies Africa, and it's just like this finale wasn't really hitting, but I got some few things to say about it, so it's like let's get into it. So the episode starts with Dolly trying to get Scotty, and no lie, when the little preview happened at the end of the episode, the last episode, I was like, why they really didn't show the preview of who got snuck? And it makes sense that Dolly was running up on Scotty, and that's why they didn't show it. Duh! Even Dolly said in her confessional that, you know, it was hella security around. So it's just like the reason why she even decided to sneak Scotty, it's just like, girl, I ain't gonna lie, you're not even gonna get that chance. So no lie, just hang it up, girl. And then afterwards, out of nowhere, Diamond decides to sneak Natalie.
Out of nowhere, sneaky ass Diamond comes and sneaks me. This bitch got the right one today. Let's fucking go.
And I ain't gonna lie, Nat low-key ate. Cause it's just like, Diamond, if you gonna sneak the girl, I would at least beat her ass while I sneak her and not just throw her on the ground and have half of her wig missing. Because it's just like, now you look stupid by sneaking a girl and she low-key did her little 1-2 punches on you, and all she got is her wig missing just because of the fact that you snuck her. And it's like, Diamond done took her wig, her shoes, and everything off. So it's like, girl, you low-key kind of missed your chance. Like, you could have did the thing when you snuck her. And now that you're fighting the EP CEO, it's like, they're not gonna just let y'all stand 10 toes and run it up. But it's like, that was the only time Natalie said she was done, and security was just like, okay, we're done. So it's like, no lie, Natalie low-key ate that little scene, just low-key. Then afterwards, Natalie low-key notions Pretty P to get Diamond for her.
Get her. No, you don't want to? I got you too then. Got something for you too then. You don't.
No, we're not fighting. We're not gonna, that don't make sense. We're not doing it.
And it's like, yeah, why would Pretty P fight Diamond for you? It's just like, I agree with what Diamond has been saying this whole season. It's like, if Natalie wants to be a cast member, then she should get touched like a cast member. If she wants to play EP CEO, then she should just pop in and out, see what the girls are doing, and then do that. But you can't expect to not get to know these girls, not spend any time around them, not necessarily care about them, and then when something happened to you, you expect them to jump when you say jump. It's like, Pretty P's not that desperate to be around you and your stuff, so it's like, she's not gonna jump for you, because it's like, girl, who the hell are you? What have you done for me besides put me on this show where I should be jumping when you say jump? They destroyed my property like 3 countries ago, and where's my new watch that you said you were going to give me? Nowhere. So it's like, girl, no, Diamond dragged your ass, you fight, you do it yourself. Granted, I feel like DTV was kind of wrong for trying to sneak Natalie, because it's just like, yeah, Natalie's been on BS this whole season, but Natalie's always on BS. But it's like, why sneak her? Why not trying to get your one up on her? It's like, I get it. They said if you want another season or if you want more clout, get Natalie. But I feel like that wasn't really the right time. Like, she could have just asked for her fair one, and it just would have been that. Especially you sneaking a girl and she low-key won the fight. Because it's just like, no lie, Diamond, now you low-key look kind of stupid. But and then now Natalie's running around, she's upset because no one's fighting for her. But it's just like Dolly said in her confessional, I feel like the big 3 would have fought for her. But it's like, besides the big 3, you didn't get to know anyone else in the house to the point where anyone else should have your back. And the fact that these girls have been getting to know Scotty, DTV, and Rolly, because they've been low-key the house moms and the house moms of the house, it's like, they're going to side with them rather than side with you any day. Because it's just like, when Natalie does come in, it's like a shock to them, like, oh, Natalie's here. It's not like, oh, okay, Natalie's here. It's like a shock that you're here. So it's like, these girls don't know you, and you don't really care about these girls enough to want to get to know them. So it's like, yeah, if I'm pretty P too, I'm just like, yeah, girl, get somebody else to do it. Then we go back to Dolly versus Scotty, and Scotty's in her confessional talking about she just want to talk. And my thing about that is, you sitting here calling somebody like Dolly out and expect her to talk, and this whole time she's been trying to throw chairs and stuff at you. She just tried to sneak you 30 seconds ago. Scotty, why would you think that she wants to converse with you about the issue? And then on top of that, you calls her out. I feel like when Dolly was at the ring and she talking about she would want to run it with everyone, like, I do agree. She was not talking about Scotty. I feel like Scotty's not a part of the everybody. I feel like Scotty's a part of the whole Natalie, Rolly, and, you know, the OG role, where it's just like, that's just them. Like, we're not trying to, you know, step on toes with them. And especially since Scotty is who she is and she's way more protected than everyone, it's like, why would I waste my time trying to fight Scotty? And I know it's a 9 times out of 10 chance that it's not going to happen. So it's like Scotty low-key kind of inserted herself in this whole Dolly thing, and now everyone's like, oh my gosh, why is Dolly acting like that? Well, why did Scotty call me out? Everyone's mad about how I'm reacting, but nobody's mad about the fact that Scotty just out of nowhere said that she wanted to fight me, and she know that I wasn't talking about her, but Scotty is convinced that I was talking about her. And it's just like, girl, why would I try to fight you? Like, be for real. So if I were Dolly, I would try to, you know, too, but at the same time, like I said, it's kind of pointless because you know you're not gonna be able to touch her. But yeah, if I'm Dolly, I would want to fight too. And then afterwards, now you want to sit here and talk about you want to talk. Girl, bye. So Natalie's upset. She leaves. So everyone else is leaving. Natalie cancels the hosting, the booking for the night. So everyone just goes to their, you know, respectable vans. You know, big 3 and fans. They're on their bus, and Lex is talking about how she got respect for Tavi but not Fauna, because Tavi gets in the paint every time but Fauna doesn't, and Fauna had to be kind of pushed by Rolly to fight. And I will say, I don't respect the fact that, you know, now Fauna wanted to fight over the noodles. I'm guessing she just didn't want Rolly to bring it up, and it seems like she's not standing on business about it. But I feel like she could have easily told Rolly, like, nah, I'm not worried about no damn noodles anymore, because it's like, some damn noodles, you threw some noodles at me 12 years ago. It's just like, okay, girl, like, at this point everybody done forgot that this happened. So no, I agree with that. Like, I don't like, I like Fauna, but that was I kind of side-eyed that. It was just like, yeah, you did let Rolly get in your head. But at the same time, I feel like Fauna, she always gets out there to fight. So it's like this, like, Fauna is the least animated from her group, the least entertaining one. But it's like, I feel like anytime someone called Fauna out to fight, that she fought. So I feel like Lex talking about she don't got no respect for her at all is kind of crazy. Because it's just like, girl, you've been fighting her all season. Like, I'm confused. Then Summer sit here talking about Scotty reminds her of her, and I was just like, I don't know where that comparison is coming from. And they asked Latina how she's feeling, and she's just like, nope, I don't got nothing to say, I'm overstimulated. And it's just like, what was Latina's point on this show? Like, why did Amber Rose put herself through the agony of trying to get her and her niece on this show if her and her niece weren't gonna do anything? I knew Amber Rose wasn't gonna fight, so I don't care about that, but Latina came in making it seem like she was on that, and after she got beat up by Diamond by trying to defend Natalie, it seemed like she just been backed up so far. So it's just like, what was your point on here? If you were just gonna start something, stop there and not continue it, it's just like, girl, you should have just stayed your ass at home. Because it's like, what did you think you were getting yourself into? And don't come in here fighting for Natalie and then just stop out of nowhere. Because even Dolly said that all the soldiers stopped marching. Because it's just like, girl, if you're gonna be team Natalie, when things like this happen, you're going to have to be team Natalie. You can't just be team Natalie when you're trying to get your spot into the house. Now that you got your spot into the house and you're team Natalie, you're gonna have to be team Natalie with the big 3 and with Natalie throughout the rest of the time. So her sitting here talking about she's overstimulated and she don't got nothing to say, it's just like, yeah, girl, you're not coming back next season. Sorry. And we ain't want to see you anyways. But yeah, girl, you definitely not coming back next season. Sorry. On the other bus, Scotty is crying Well, she's about to cry. She sit here talking about how she don't ever have issues and this and that. And it's just like, yeah, Scotty, you're not a fighter and you don't necessarily go around knocking on people's doors fighting issues. But it's like you do insert yourself and stuff. And then when people say something about you and certain stuff, it's just like, whoa, y'all, let's remember I'm not a fighter. Then it's just like, my advice to Scotty would just be like, girl, either you leave the show or you stay on the show and you fight and talk shit, because you just talking and making it seem like you just putting your input in for like big sister reasons. Like it's not working, because you knew damn well Dolly was not talking to you when she meant that she was gonna fight everybody, but you inserted yourself into that, and so now that Dolly wants to fight you over that, you don't want to do that. And I'm honestly kind of confused. So you sitting here trying to cop your little plea on the bus and you acting like you so confused and you want to sit down and talk. It's just like, girl, don't sit down and try to sit down and talk with bitches that only want to fight when things are happening. You should have started an issue with somebody like Latina that don't want to do nothing and talk about she overstimulated every day just like you. But no, you started with Dolly, so Dolly's going to continue this issue. She's going to try to keep wanting to fight you, and if you keep speaking up about wanting to fight her, that's gonna make her want to fight you even more. So it's like, no lie, no shade, don't sit on the bus and try to cry about it. Girl, no, wipe your tears and go fight. You the one that called it out first. So it's like ice confusion. But Rolly tells Scotty and the other girls, like, look, I always been, tell the big three when they're wrong, when they're not wrong. So it's like they don't ever take any advice. They just do whatever they want to do. But all Rolly said is all she can do is sit down and tell them that she feels like they're wrong. And when she's going back and forth with Scotty, as Scotty's about to cry and whatnot, she tells Scotty, look, this is Baddies. And low-key, I agree. It's like, Scotty, this is like your 5th, 6th season on here. It's like, you should know the rules by now. Like, stop crying. So back at the house, everyone's just sitting by the stairs waiting, and everybody just knows that it's about to be a brawl. So Lex comes in first, and she says she wants to fight Fauna because Fauna wanted to fight Dolly over some old crap. And so since Fauna wants to fight Dolly over no reason, she wants to fight Fauna for no reason. And I ain't gonna lie, round one, Lex got that. There was some rumor talking about, Fauna had mace on her hands and whatnot. And it's just like, only reason why I don't agree with that is like, one, where did she get the mace from? Why did we not see the mace? And if Fauna had mace all on her hands, why was Lex the only one affected by this? Like, yeah, she was fighting Lex, but it's like, mace is strong as hell. You pour mace on your hands, it's a few people within the vicinity that's going to be affected. So it's like, I don't feel like Fauna put mace on her hands. So after they fight, Lex is just explaining why she fought Fauna and was just saying that she feels like Rolly manipulated Fauna. So Rolly comes down and she's like, oh hell no, y'all's is speaking on my name and I don't F with that.
Cause you let Rolly manipulate you or say whatever. If you ain't feel no type of way, if you ain't feel no type of way, like the real bitch I am, yo. Bitch, you got your one round and you got that. Won't let me beat your ass. I said what I said. Your mouth. You're mad. I don't give a fuck. Your mouth's bleeding. My shit was around bleeding earlier, bitch.
I start hearing Fauna and Lex start arguing, and I hear Lex over say, oh, you let Rolly manipulate you into fighting me. Like, first of all, baby, it was never manipulation. I was bringing up a situation at hand that happened.
Prove yourself again.
Wait, who manipulated what?
Prove yourself. No, she never wanted to fight Dolly over the noodles till you said, until you brought
I didn't manipulate nobody to do shit.
No, I'm not saying it like that.
Oh, okay.
But if you didn't,
I was just taking a peaceful fucking nap. Don't say nothing like that.
If you didn't speak on that situation, she would have never wanted to fight Dolly. She said, oh, I like that. That's why I ate the shit. As soon as you brought it back up, now she's like, well, I guess I want to fight over the noodles. Bitch, now you want to fight? All the way out the end over some noodles that happened.
Right, just like you didn't want to fight me just now, right? Just like you didn't want to fight me.
Because if you want to fight her for no reason, now I want to fight you.
But it's just like, Rolly, no, you were being petty. You were just bringing up random stuff that you feel like the girls didn't stand on, and you were making them fight about it. Because honestly, I'm pretty sure Fauna forgot all about them damn noodles, but you feel like she needed to stand on business for it, which prompted her to fight. So it's like, yeah, no lie, you put the battery in her back, and she actually did it. And it's just like, that's just what it is. Really, just stand 10 toes on it. Let's not make it seem like you just didn't go down the line and ask people what issues they had and make them fight about it. Like, you literally did. So I don't get why Rolly's trying to, like, did Rolly make them fight physically? No, but she did manipulate the whole beer garden fights. It's like, girl, nobody would have necessarily fought like that besides Kokilla and Summer if you didn't say anything. Like, Elsie wasn't just gonna stand up and fight Kate Rican because she's not like that. But since you asked her who she had an issue with, she wanted to say something. Tavi probably would have fought Lex, and Kokilla definitely was gonna fight Summer. But it's like, yeah, Fauna wasn't gonna fight Dolly over some damn noodles. And yeah, so it's like, Rolly, come on, let's not play the victim like you didn't start this whole thing. So Lex and Fauna go back and forth again. Fauna even throws some water at her, so it's like they fight again. And don't lie, this time Fauna had got that. Fauna had ate that. And then Kate Rican had ran up on Summer, and no lie, Kate Rican had got that. Kate Rican had ate that. Like, Lex was confused on her whole life. Like, Lex was just like, whoa, like, I can't believe I just lost a fight.
Let's go. Again. Bitch.
What the fuck is going on? This ain't like me.
And it's like, girl, Lex, you lose some, you win some. You've been beating people ass all season. Like, you literally won, I say 9 out of 10 fights that you had all season. It's just like, damn, girl, you just had a little slip up. Like, relax. She was sitting here walking down the street. It seemed like Lex was literally, when she was walking, she was literally contemplating her life. Like, whoa, how did I lose this fight? And it's just like, girl, you win some, you lose some. But the funny thing to me was how the Pretty Three was acting after they won their fight. It's like they were so on one, and it's just...
Somebody beat 3 out. Look, I didn't even know. I don't know that is. We look at the face. Look at the face. Still bad, bitch. Fuck you, somebody. Over me. Sleep on me. Bitch.
Bitch, we did that, nigga. We did that, nigga. We feel good, bitch. We about to go to sleep now, bitch. I don't want to see no bitch. I don't want to hear shit, bitch. We going to sleep, and I don't want to fight no more, bitch. We just beat y'all bitches' ass. I'm done.
And it's like how you are after you win your first fight. You win against the people that you don't like, the bullies and all that. Like, and they, after they won that fight, they just like, okay, we going to bed. We ain't about to take another chance, because if they come back, they might just win. Like, we got lucky. The next day, Amber Rose and Natalie talk, and it's like, this conversation irritated me for a lot of reasons. One, because Natalie's sitting here talking about how Diamond, you know, acts in the club, and it's just like, girl, literally 8 out of 10 of your cast members act up in the club. You want to talk about Diamond getting on her head, shaking ass in the club, but it's like, you knew Diamond was a stripper when you hired her. Diamond's not the only one that shakes ass in the club. You have Summer throwing bottles in the club. You had Jayla starting fights in the club on Midwest. Then you had Dolly fighting Ivory in the club this time, but you're drawing the line at Diamond twerking in the club. Like, the club is the time where people twerk on their heads in the club. People just don't go to the club and do this. No, when I'm in the club, we throwing that ass. So it's just like, girl, Natalie, please shut up. And then I've seen you at appearances attempting to shake your ass in the club. So it's just like, eyes confusion. Just say you feel some type of way about Diamond, and I get it. Somebody that you don't like, everything they do is gonna bother you. Because the people that I probably don't like, well, that I don't like, literally, them walking across the street bothers me. Bitch, why are you walking across the street? So it's just like, Natalie, for real, just say you don't like Diamond. Because for her to even say she's dancing inappropriately in the club, I was just like, what? Then Amber sitting here like, yeah, I don't see how you do it. You know, Natalie's the boss bitch. I don't see. And it's just like, Amber, you haven't been here. Natalie's the fakest person throughout the whole cast. And the fact that she hides behind her fakeness and say, I'm the CEO, I have to be neutral. It's like, no, you can be neutral, but you're not neutral. You pick and choose. Hence why these girls have issues with you. The thing is, Natalie doesn't understand is if you weren't fake, And if you were neutral, and if you didn't talk crap, then people wouldn't have an issue with you. It would just be like, oh, that's Natalie. You know, we can go to Natalie. But the fact that no one feels comfortable around you, no one tells you anything, and that you just initiate all this stuff for your show purposes, it's like, this is why Diamond has an issue with you. This is why Fauna checked you. You know, this is why you and Scotty's friendship is going downhill. This is why you and Rolly go back and forth every season. This is why you're not friends with Anna. This is why Jayla checked you in like Midwest and Caribbean, whichever season that was when they were talking outside the car. It's just like, it's Natalie. And then it's like, for Amber Rose purposes, didn't y'all have beef because Natalie was trying to hop on your man's ping ping, Wiz Khalifa? She's still the same way. She's still the same shiesty ass person that she was when you had issues with her when she was messing around with people's men. Now she's just married, so she has to be more DL on it, but it's like she's still cheating on her husband. It's like Natalie's still the same messed up person. So for Amber to sit here and say, I don't see, like, nobody could attack my boss. It's like, dude, she still is your boss. How about you? I mean, you're on the show. She's not your boss, but yeah, you're still on her show. How about you go fight Diamond for her? If you feel so strongly about it, text your niece and tell her, yeah, I feel so strongly about this whole Natalie thing. She didn't deserve that. Go beat her up. But you don't care. So it's just like, Amber, please go, please. But Amber was right about one thing. The sad thing is that Diamond's a personality, and it's like, regardless of Natalie likes it or not, it's a chance that Diamond is still going to be on the show because she is a big personality on the show. It's a lot of the girls that are boring as hell on the show, but no, Diamond's entertaining, she's funny, she's pretty, she's talented. So yeah, people want to see her and she's going to keep coming back. So regardless if Natalie hates her or loves her, Diamond's gonna be back. So it's just like, girl, you sit here talking about, oh, I can't deal with her, I can't do it. Well, girl, be ready to deal with her again. Sorry. So everyone's getting ready for dinner, and y'all, the funny thing about this is, as Lex and, you know, her people are talking and about to get ready for dinner, like, Lex is really just trying to make excuses on why she lost this fight against Fauna.
Let me tell you what happened. So, first time we fought, okay, she didn't get close to my face, right? Second time we fought, she must have got close enough to where when she hit me, I remember me closing my eyes. I never closed my eyes in a fight. Instantly, my other senses kicked in. So my eyes were kind of like, it was a reaction, and I was still feeling her hit me, and then in my head, I remember like, bitch, you're still fighting. Never in a million years have y'all seen a bitch get that close to my face. Fauna, you're a weak ass bitch, because you know you can't fuck with me.
Hey girl, please, just take your L. Like, I promise you, it's okay. Like, I'm pretty sure if you tell her to run it back, then you gonna win this time. So it's like, girl, just take your L and let these girls celebrate they W in peace. Like, it's okay. So Natalie cancels the dinner, and she says she only wants to meet with specific people. So yeah, she cancels the dinner because she's still upset about this whole Diamond thing. And it's like, Natalie, no lie, if you was a real one for real, you still would have had the dinner, but just not invite Diamond, because Diamond disrespected you and she to put her hands on you. You still could have had the dinner, but you let that whole thing cancel it for everybody else. Like, all you had to do was not invite Diamond. It's just like, girl, Natalie, she do too much. She's honestly not that smart as a boss. Like, no shade. So a few of the people that Natalie wants to talk to is first Scotty and Rolly. And when she talks to Scotty, of course, they have an issue regarding their friendship, child.
The girls, like, were DMing me saying, like, Scotty's going around the house saying that you're not her friend or whatever. And then there was another thing that was, like, similar to that.
I think they're either trying to mislead you or tell you certain things to get, I don't know, under your skin. I don't know what it is, but...
So you didn't say that?
I have been telling the girls we aren't friends because we aren't, but at the end of the day, we're working on that friendship.
Wait, not friends is crazy. Like, that's crazy. Scotty is sitting here, you know, copping a plea, playing victim. I never said that you weren't my friend, and it just be like, girl, just say what you said to everybody else because they already came back and told me.
I am truly, truly sorry for telling the girls that we are not friends. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to describe it because I've never been in this situation with a friend before. So it's like, I want to say we're friends, but then again, I'm like, we're not all the way there yet.
Scotty, we were friends before this show.
We were.
And we
but that
traveled
changed.
all around the world together.
But that
and it has changed because you
lot.
have changed too.
Before, yes, we were friends. Before Baddies, we were friends. We hung out. She would call me in the morning. I would call her. It was like a regular routine. But it changed.
And unfortunately, I just feel like they've grown too far apart. It's like before Scotty got to Baddies, they were probably something, and Natalie was used to just, you know, bitching Scotty, putting her hands on Scotty, doing whatever to Scotty. And now Scotty grew up, she started fighting, she started taking up for herself, she started smashing the CEO. So it's like the issue within their friendship is just that Scotty grew up and that she realized that she doesn't need Natalie and she just had other people in her circle. It's like, why would I need Natalie for to keep me on the show and I'm smashing the owner of the network? I don't need Natalie. Like, I don't need Natalie to take me to Dubai to crap on people for money when all I gotta do is go upstairs to my man that owns the show that I'm on and tell him that I want the new Uggs that come out. Like, I don't need to suck Natalie's ping for that anymore. But y'all, no lie, I was looking for the porn videos of Natalie and Scotty. I was like, those might be fire. And I honestly just feel like Natalie and Scotty, they need to hang up this whole thing of their friendship. I just feel like it's too far gone now. Natalie is only gonna get way more big-headed. Scotty's just gonna get way more popular to the point where she doesn't need Natalie. And even if Scotty does decide to branch off to something like ZEUS, I feel like all the sponsors and the people that want to work with Scotty now from this show, she doesn't necessarily need to go through Natalie to do this. Like, she has her own booking stuff, and that stuff used to be Natalie. So it's like she doesn't necessarily need Natalie anymore. And it's sad that a lot of people came on as friends, but I just feel like Natalie and Scotty, they were never friends. It was more like a pimp prostitute situation. And now Scotty just got a new pimp. So it's just like, Natalie, no lie. Both of y'all need to let it go. And it seemed like Scotty's not, before she used to seem like she was upset about her and Natalie not being friends, but now it just seemed like she don't even care. So it's just like, yeah, y'all just need to let it go. Because it's like, regardless, as long as Scotty has Lemmy, she's going to be on the show regardless. So it's like, Natalie can't really do anything about it either. So it's just like, yeah, girl, y'all just need to hang it up. And then when Rolly talks about how basically she been picking up the slack now that, you know, Natalie's been not staying with them for seasons, hasn't been getting to know the girls, and Rolly says she's basically been doing that. And it's like, Natalie feels like she doesn't have to do that, but it's like, girl, that's basically your job. Because if Rolly and Scotty and DT, well, she says she's not bringing DTV back, but if if Rolly and Scotty both decide like, yeah, they're done, they're not gonna be any house moms. Because y'all think people about to listen to the big three? No, people don't really take them serious as leaders of the house. So it's like, no lie, maybe you do need to be in the house, maybe you do need to get to know the girls, and maybe you do need to do more than just kind of manage and whatnot. You need to, you know, be more involved. And if you feel like you don't need to do that, then it's just like, then just do what you did on Baddies Gone Wild. Just give the house to one person, aka Rolly, and then you just text and call Rolly when you feel like things are getting serious. If not, then it's like, you don't need to, you know, just give it to Rolly. Like, no lie. Because I feel like Rolly actually did well this season. It seemed like the girls respect her. They listened to her. She was able to, you know, cause issues and actually stand on business and whatnot. So it's just like, I really don't understand why Rolly's not the official house mom. And, you know, it's like, I vote for Rolly. No lie. So next, Natalie says she wants to, you know, talk to the big three. And basically, she just awards them for being champions of the season. You know, gives Dolly her chain, gives them bags. And then that's it for Baddies Africa. And it's like, y'all want to get into this whole season in another video. I just didn't want to, you know, kind of combine it. But yeah, y'all, this finale, it wasn't giving finale. It's like we didn't have a dinner. Natalie got too upset that she got hit, but it's just like, girl, stand on business. Like, no lie. Did I think it was low-key wrong that Diamond hit her? It was like, yeah, she could have asked for a fair one, but it's like, Natalie, like, you the boss, stand on business. Like, ask your girl for another fair one. Then on top of that, you won when she hit you. So it's just like, yeah, but Then her rewarding the big three is her basically just saying like, damn, y'all the only ones that's gonna fight for me, so I fuck with y'all. Nobody else gonna do whatever I say, so it's just like, I don't like that. So yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the finale. Oh, and then another thing, why did Latina say in her outro that if she see Diamond again is up? Girl, you ain't never coming back, and you and Diamond ain't never gonna be in the same vicinity. Like, we's over you, girl. We's over you. Everybody does their outros, and it's just like, Killer's outro low-key kind of ate. I will say that. But this season, it was just like, we can tell that it was rushed and whatnot. But like I said, we gonna get into this season in another video. I just had to come on here and break it down and do the recap and whatnot. So yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the finale. I feel like, Lex did her big one in round 1, but Fauna definitely got it in big 2, and I don't feel like she used Mace. No lie. Latina, we could have gone without her. I don't understand why she was even a part of this show. I hate the fact that Natalie plays victim, and the fact that Amber Rose was on her side. It was just like, girl, she's still the same snake ass person that was trying to F your man 50 years ago. No shade. Scotty and Natalie need to go ahead and end their friendship. I feel like Rolly's a good house mom. The big three are good with being chingons because they want bags and chains and whatnot. I'm glad Pretty P did not hit Diamond just because Natalie said so, because who the hell is Natalie? But like I said, Diamond was wrong for hitting her. She should have asked for her fair one. But yeah, y'all, the finale, it was like, yeah, whatever. Natalie was lame for canceling the dinner. Like, if she was really about it, she would have just said, oh no, we still gonna have the dinner, but Diamond not show up. But it's like, she didn't have the balls to do that because she felt like the other people didn't have her back, so she wasn't trying to take that chance on somebody else sneaking her. Pussy bitch. But yeah, y'all, that's a wrap for Baddies Africa, and then we gonna talk about the whole season in its entirety. But until the meantime, just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.